Alright. Hello and welcome to another prediction. This time it's...
I apologize for my tardiness on the reaction. I completely forgot about it.
Yeah, we kind of made it, we kind of figured, but yeah, my childhood got shattered that day, but at least I can be confident that Megatron put up one hell of a fight.
I knew Megatron wasn't going to win.
He put up one hell of a fight at least, and that I can give some fucking respect to.
Yeah, you're right.
But a lot of people has been saying that Gojo claps Makima, so why not do a prediction about it?
Hey, what's the difference between being biased or being unbiased? Because I want to give a personal opinion about Makima.
No clue what the personal difference between biased and unbiased.
Yeah. I have an opinion about Makima.
I know it's not really probably a proper meaning, but to be unbiased, you don't have biases affecting you. That's all I can get from the internet, apparently.
Well, whichever it means, I'm going to give a biased opinion. I don't see what's so threatening about Makima at all. Like, I heard that she basically carries around an overpowered devil in the Chainsaw Man universe, but I don't see what's so threatening about her. She doesn't even blink.
Yeah, a lot of people... Here's the thing, a lot of people have been saying that Gojo literally claps her.
Well, let's put into some data in background to see to get what we can get from these characters. Satoru Gojo from Jujutsu Kaisen.
And Makima from Chainsaw Man. It's
All right,
I'm not excited for this, it's just... What? It just left us at what?
Expecting this matchup to happen. I wasn't really expecting it to happen. They did talk about it in one of their podcasts like a while back, and they did it. I mean, any matchup is possible if they do a podcast.
Okay, give me a sec. Let me do something real quick. I shall be back.
Which
Sorry about.
character are we going to do first? Gojo or Makima?
I just got back. Sorry. Let's
I
just
had to
get.
mute myself.
I was just getting my birthday card early from my grandmother on my stepdad's side. Since,
Oh,
since
okay.
my birthday is tomorrow, after all.
Oh, well, happy birthday to you. I
Hey.
also forgot that today's Friday the 13th.
Yep. I literally watched the fan film Michael vs. Jason Evil Emerges last night, so that's probably a fitting thing. But
The
yeah,
fan film Michael versus who?
Jason, there is a fan film that actually does the kills right. Unlike the fucking death
Oh!
battle.
I'm not gonna lie, I didn't really like the death battle. I do like how Jason won, but still.
Like, Michael didn't really have anything good to offer. Like, if you're gonna do a slasher battle, at least do something interesting.
Yeah, but I guess they do want to get into the horror movie genre.
But yeah, so
Well, they do want to show more screen time of the killers and more screen time of the survivor.
So from what I'm gathering for Makima is that literally she's, in terms of her summary, she's an enigmatic leader of the Public Safety Double Extermination Special Division 4. True identity is the control double, the fear of control embodiment. She is one of the main characters and serves as the final antagonist of the first arc.
Is that also the reason why she would manipulate Denji in Power and Aki and any others that works there?
Perhaps, but yeah, literally tier high 8C, low 7C with telekinesis. Makima, origin Chainsaw Man, gender female, as old as humanity's fear of control. Classification double, control double. Powers and abilities. Innate powers, controlled abilities, resistances. Oh my goodness. Hybrid double physiology. Oh my god, there's so much to read in so little time. I'm just gonna say that superhuman physical characteristics, transformation. Apparently she could turn into rats. Weird.
Wait, she was turned into a rat?
She can turn into rats.
Oh. Huh. That's not weird at all.
Empathic manipulation, clairvoyance, enhanced senses, telekinesis, resurrection, animal manipulation, biological manipulation, life manipulation, body puppetry, and mind manipulation, teleportation, dimensional travel, memory manipulation, summoning, and portal creation. Those are innate powers. Hybrid devil physiology, natural weaponry, weapon mastery, explosion and manipulation, fire manipulation, weapon creation, biological manipulation, and corruption. Apparently she could turn some people into zombies. But I don't think that's enough to stand up against Gojo, considering, well, you'll find out later, because apparently he's got a lot more crazier shit than what she has.
I also heard that she has the ability to detect others by their sense of smell.
Apparently. So, apparently...
Wait, does she have a super form? Does she have a super form or whatever, like Denji?
I mean, she is devil physiology, so she is the control devil. Intangibility, surface scaling, non-physical interaction, absorption, precognition, curse manipulation, organic manipulation, incorporality, petrification, spatial manipulation, time manipulation, size manipulation, information manipulation, and madness manipulation, information analysis. Oh boy, and limited resistance to memory manipulation and pain manipulation. Huh. Not really a whole lot on the resistance side of things there, Makima.
Is this going to be bad for her when she goes up against Gojo?
A lot of people have been saying that she's probably going to get clapped by Gojo.
Yeah, but I feel like we're trying... like that some people are underestimating her because...
Honestly,
I haven't read the Chainsaw Man manga.
Honestly, But that's okay. I do have the Gojo versus Wiki thing up as well to read anything that is in terms of scaling.
I do have the Gojo versus Wiki page up as well as the Death Battle page too. Should I get into Gojo, or are you going to continue on Makima?
I'm going to continue with Makima real quick.
Alright, go ahead.
Potency for attack, she's at large building level plus small town level with telekinesis. Speed, supersonic, comparable to Denji's hybrid state. Lifting strength is class 100. At least large building level. So she scales large building level or small town level with telekinesis. In attack potency, lifting strength, strike strength and durability. Stamina, she's superhuman. Range, standard melee range. Standard equipment, controlled doubles and people. Intelligence, genius. Planned everything to happen to Denji throughout the entire series, including the deaths of both Power and Aki. Manipulated almost every member of the public safety devil hunters into bringing out an outcome where Denji would offer himself to her with no resistance. Omniscient with the Cosmos Devil. The Cosmos Devil's mind contains the sum of knowledge in the universe. Okay, here's the weaknesses. Remembers people and doubles by the smells and opposed to their appearance, and won't bother to memorizing the sense of those she views as mere pawns or objects, which allow Denji to successfully ambush her in the final confrontation after he temporarily separated from Pochita. Lingering sources of damage, such as Power's blood manipulation, can impede her regeneration, leaving her temporarily vulnerable. Denji put her down permanently by cannibalizing her in what he describes as an act of love and wanting to be one with Makima, implying that the resurrection she gains from her contract can be bypassed by injuring/killing her without violent intent.
That also explains why she lost Denji, though. And the only way she had to die was because Denji had to cook her remains.
Let's see here. Telekinesis, controlled devil.
Oh wait, that was spoilers. Sorry for anyone who hasn't caught up with Chainsaw Man. I'm so sorry. That was spoilers.
It's fine. So if anyone hasn't, just be aware there's going to be some minor spoilerly things for both Jujutsu Kaisen and Chainsaw Man. If anybody has not seen the series for either one yet. But, yeah. Let's see here. Control Devil, Jotaro Kurose, and Michiko's Tendo's double contract. Punishment double. Let's see here. Akane Awatari's double contract. Snake Devil, absorption and release. Aki Hayakawa's double contract. Future Devil, future sight. Angel Devil, life and force absorption. Weapon creation, usage 5 years, usage 10 years. Spider Devil, spider-like abilities, intangibility, summoning, gun double, and yeah, that's really it, actually. So, yeah, she doesn't really have a whole lot to offer.
Okay, so are you going to continue explaining her, or am I going to do Gojo next?
You might as well do Gojo, because I'm pretty certain he's going to be a hell of a lot more powerful than whatever the hell Makima had.
Okay then, born into the Gojo clan as the first person to inherit both the Six Eyes and the technique in 400 years, Gojo shifted the very balance of Jujutsu society from the moment he was born, instantly becoming the strongest. During his youth, he was a student at Jujutsu High, along with his best friend and fellow special grade sorcerer, Suguru. The two were a near unstoppable duo. Despite their conflicting ideologies, Geto believed that as Jujutsu sorcerers, they should protect the weak on sorcerers, while Gojo believed in no such responsibility. But after their failure to protect Riko Amanai, coupled with several other events that disillusioned him from Jujutsu society, Geto became a malevolent curse user. This change in Geto... Oh, hang on, I got a Discord message. Okay. Back to what I was talking about. This change in Geto caused an equally large change in Gojo, who was instilled with a new sense of responsibility, leading him to become a teacher at Jujutsu High in order to ensure the next generation of sorcerers wouldn't have their youth away from them like Geto. This led to him becoming a rebel toward the school's higher-ups, especially when he prevented executions of both Yuta Okotsu and Yuji Itadori. As a teacher, he would teach his students with the hopes that they would one day arrest him and build a better society for sorts, all while protecting it from the many foes that come with being the strongest. I'm not gonna lie, that was very nice of Gojo to do that for both Yuta and Yuji. He didn't want them to get because to me, I believe that he saw potential in them, right?
Mm-hmm.
Or am I missing the point?
No, you
Am I missing the point?
No, you gotten the details right. It's literally in the summary of the Versus Wiki. Satoru Gojo, the world's strongest sorcerer and teacher at Tokyo Prefectural Jujutsu High School, born in one of the three great families of the Gojo clan. His immense talent and power makes him the last line of defense against curses. He meets Yuji Itadori, current host of Ryomen Sakuna, and becomes a mentor to him as a part of a bid to throw off the sorcerer's entrenched system.
Yeah, I also have the Battle Wiki opened up too. His tier is somewhere at least low 7C, but likely far higher, and also far higher with purple, whatever that is.
Hollow purple.
Even far higher with backflash. Hollow purple.
Yeah, I'm guessing that's part of the technique. So.
Oh, okay. Well, let's see here. He's 28 years old. He's also 29 in the final arc. He's also classified as the strongest sorcerer in the world, and he's a special great sorcerer. His powers and abilities: he has energy manipulation, skilled hand-to-hand combat, regeneration, flight, telekinesis, leap manipulation, instinctive reaction to 6 eyes, force field creation, and spatial manipulation. God. Teleportation. I'm not going to question that. Probability manipulation, physics manipulation, gravity manipulation, mathematics manipulation. What? Matter manipulation, attack reflection, invisibility, void manipulation, main expansion, again, mind manipulation, paralysis inducement, and information manipulation. He also and power nullification as well. His attack potency. Oh my god, I'm getting Discord messages. His attack potency at least small town level. Likely far higher with purple. At least small town level, ranging to far higher with purple, even far higher with backflash. At his speed, at least subsonic plus, massively hypersonic. Could keep up with full power Sukuna, who scales to this feat. Oh.
So something involving hypersonic speeds, technically. I forgot to unmute my mic on OBS because voices in the background were detecting. That's fine.
His lifting strength is class 5. His striking strength is at least small town level, likely far higher. Fire higher with black flash, at least small town level, likely far higher. Durability, at least small town level, fire likely far higher, at least small town level. With some of his abilities, his stamina is somewhere ranged around superhuman, and his range is standard melee range physically, several kilometers with his cursed techniques and sorcery. He doesn't have any equipment on him. In intelligence, he's gifted. I'm also guessing the reason why he wears a blindfold is because of his 6 eyes.
Mm-hmm.
I keep questioning how he's able to see others while wearing a blindfold, but I'm guessing the 6 eyes grants him visibility because of it. His weakness: he has a wide range and high destructive potential. Satoru's of his own curse techniques, making them inappropriate for use in crowded areas, where they are more likely to inflict collateral damage. Due to his reputation as the strongest sorcerer, most of Satoru's opponents will avoid a direct confrontation. He is also the top priority to be removed from the battlefield. His Infinity Shield can be breached by special grade cursed items, domain amplification, or within another's domain. Like other domain users, Satoru encounters difficulties in utilizing his curse techniques for a certain duration after deploying his domain. Nonetheless, Gojo found a way to quickly rejuvenate his power following domain expansion. This complex process involves selectively destroying and then recovering the right prefrontal cortex. where his curse technique is engraved. However, despite the efficiency and recovery speed it offers, each attempt carries the inherent risk of death. Satoru's domain, similar to those of other users whose construct barriers during their domain expansion, exhibits a structural weakness in its exterior. This is a common characteristic among such domains. Consequently, a sufficiently powerful adversary might potentially breach the barrier from the outside. His attacks involve six eyes, which is a unique ocular feature that is exclusive to the Gojo clan. And it does Satoru with exceptional vision and awareness. Even wearing a blindfold, the bearer is able to perceive their surroundings in exquisite detail. Furthermore, this feature confers exceptional cognitive abilities, allowing Satoru's mind to operate at a distinctively accelerated pace relative to the external world. This permits him to execute multiple curse techniques subconsciously, with unparalleled proficiency, and to make astute deductions in a split second, as demonstrated by his ability to discern that the current Geto is an imposter by mentally reviewing 3 years' worth of memories in an instant. The six eyes perception extends to a cursed energy as well, allowing Gojo to see cursed energy in extreme detail. As such, he is able to see the flow of cursed energy, which in turn allows him to read another person's cursed techniques and between different types of cursed energy and help him identify a person based on their cursed energy and cursed techniques alone. The Six Eyes also processes Gojo's cursed energy incredibly efficiently, so much so that the amount of cursed energy lost when he activates a cursed technique is infinitesimally close to zero. Due to this, he will never run out of cursed energy and can execute and maintain multiple cursed techniques indefinitely. He also carries, which is also limitless, the true nature of Satoru's curse technique passed down through the Gojo clan for generation. It manipulates space at the atomic level to produce impossibilities for various effects at his command. With his six eyes, Satoru can utilize this technique to its fullest potential, such as infinity, the neutral form of the limitless. It mirrors the mathematical concept of infinite fractions between two numbers, just as there are endless fractions like 110, 1.10, 112, etc. Between the numbers 1 and 2 that never actually reach 2, Gojo creates a space infinite fractions between himself and his opponents. This renders any attack against him incapable of making contact, much like the never-ending sequence of numbers never reaches a conclusion. Enhanced by the six eyes, Gojo can fine-tune this infinity according to various attributes like mass, speed, shape, and curse energy. He can even go to a molecular level, allowing simple chemical entities like oxygen to pass through, thus enabling him to breathe. However, the technique's complexity has limitations. When faced with more intricate chemical structures, such as toxins, Gojo can manipulate the infinity for straightforward elements. Repelling complex chemicals presents a challenge that he grapples with. After battling Fushiguro, Satoru ensures that Infinity runs automatically. He combines it with the reverse curse technique to recuperate his brain condition, all while losing an amount of cursed energy that is infinitesimally close to zero. This meticulous energy management allows him to sustain the techniques almost indefinitely, such as his curse technique Lapse Blue. By amplifying the negative energy of his infinity technique, he creates a force of attraction at a chosen point in space. Everything around this point is drawn to it. And Gojo can move this point at will, attracting objects and opponents alike. There's also Reversal Red. By amplifying the principle of reverse curse technique to his infinity, Satoru Gojo transforms the neutral space into a repulsion force. This technique violently ejects everything touching a void, essentially turning the once attractive force of blue into a pushing effect with twice the strength. There's also Hollow Technique Purple. Satoru combines red and blue, filling a void with imaginary mass to expunge everything along its path from existence. And then there's his teleportation. That's self-explanatory, right? There's also there's also his domain expansion, Unlimited Void. Satoru expands a metaphysical territory to a particular size by utilizing an enormous amount of cursed energy. Once his opponent enters this domain, they are bombarded with a barrage of stimuli and exhaustive information, leading to paralysis and eventual death. If an ordinary individual is within 0.2 seconds of the skill's scope and time frame, they will experience debilitating effects for a period of nearly 2 months, with any time spent beyond that threshold proving fatal. Satoru estimates that this 0.2 second span is equivalent to the amount of information an average person's brain processes over half a year. In addition to this deadly impact, like most domain expansions, it guarantees a 100% hit rate and provides an enormous boost to the user's curse techniques. Like the reverse curse technique, I don't think I can go on. Storm, you take the helm.
Okay then. So, reverse curse technique. Gojo among the few sorcerers capable of using the reverse curse technique, a skill he mastered after Toji put him on death's door. This technique multiplies cursed energy, which is negative against itself to output positive energy, which can be used for healing or inputted to his innate technique, which results in a curse technique reversal. While he can't heal others, he can reverse existing curse effects, compensating for this limitation. With the 6 eyes, Gojo efficiently converts cursed energy, allowing continuous self-healing and brain protection from constant usages. Gojo also possesses the ability to swiftly rejuvenate his power after expanding his domain. Sorcerer's cursed techniques are engraved in the right prefrontal cortex of the brain. When this area becomes overheated from domain expansion, a skilled sorcerer may selectively destroy it with cursed energy. The meticulously restore it using reverse curse technique. This effectively resets this brain region, refreshing the sorcerer's innate curse technique immediately. Despite the inherent risk of death with each attempt, Gojo executed this intricate maneuver 4 times successfully, only incurring serious damage afterwards. Curtain is a technique that combines area within a separate space. Sorcerers must use curtains to hide their activities by rendering a specified location visible to the outside, obscuring any action so that civilians do not witness the curses or sorcerers. Black Flash, a technique that creates spatial distortion when the user connects the impact of cursed energy within 0.0000001 second of a physical hit. The phenomenon causes the cursed energy to flash back, creating 2.5 times the normal attack power. And showing one's cards, this binding power that arguments the user's curse energy. Sorry, I had a hiccup there for a second.
It's fine. I just left the call for like a fraction of a second for some reason.
In exchange for verbally disclosing the workings of their curse technique. No, even though it's stately 7 times that the Black Flash raises an attack power by 2.5, this is not consistent with the verse, as several attacks would be solar system level. Several characters can often resist the Black Flash, even if in theory the attack is 2.5 stronger. Huh. I'm getting the damn feeling that this is gonna be the most one-sided fucking thing I've ever witnessed.
You think it's gonna be like Omni-Man versus Homelander?
Like, I'm looking at Makima's shit. Like, literally, all she has is telekinesis, control devil. She's got a bunch of devils, but she doesn't really have a whole lot of shit to offer in terms of attack power.
Yeah, and I don't think she's going to scale up to Gojo. This feels like Omni-Man versus Homelander all over again.
Except anime form.
I know. You think it's gonna be 2D, 3D, maybe animated?
I don't know. I highly doubt they're gonna do a third 3D battle after 2 3D battles in a row.
I hope they do like a 2D battle with sprites or something.
I mean, then again, we've had one-sided curb stomps before, like Misaka and Killua, for instance.
How many Dragon Ball characters have been in Death Battle Season 10 so far?
Just one.
And that's Frieza.
Yeah. At least it's not like last season where it's like, oh, Dragon Ball episode on this episode. A few episodes later, Dragon Ball episode on this episode. A few episodes later, another Dragon Ball matchup. It got so fucking annoying.
I feel like that Death is just trying to dick Naruto community or any other community.
Not to mention, like, me and Nuke even agreed that Gogeta versus Vegeta shouldn't have been a matchup at all when there's an actual canonical result.
To be fair, I would have wanted Gogeta versus Shattuck to happen.
But would Death Battle really go that far into fan territory? That's the real question.
And come on, it's a possibility because people want SMG4 versus Devil Artemis Perfect Cell to be in Death Battle.
But seriously though, I don't really think Makima is going to win. Like, comparing Gojo stats, like he's low C likely far higher with the purple, and even far higher with Black Flash. It literally just shows the massive difference in terms of like power with the 8C and 7C with telekinesis.
Yeah, and spoilers for the manga, Gojo lost to Sukuna. You want to know how he lost? He had his body cut in half by Sukuna.
Oof.
Yeah. Yeah, and the Jujutsu Kaisen community really hated that.
Literally everyone has a crush on Gojo. What is to be expected about that? But seriously though, like, I don't think Makima is going to win. Even with all the crazy shit that she has, like demons and shit, I don't think she's gonna win, especially with the fact that Gojo's vast amount of magic techniques and shit is not going... It's not going to be a fair fight.
For some reason, people wanted him to fight against Kakashi. I'm not kidding.
Dude, people, do you really want Kakashi to die? Do you want the Naruto community to just go up in smoke?
If you picked an opponent for Gojo, who would you pick?
Honestly,
who would you think would...
Honestly, someone that would scale similar to him, but that isn't fucking Makima.
There were some other characters that they were trying to pit Gojo against, like Diavolo.
Let's see here. Apparently Kakashi was one of them, Accelerator was another, and apparently Kratos from fucking God of War was another!
Don't forget Akame, All Might, Azura, Bond, Captain Marvel, Dante, Deadpool, Doctor Strange, Doomsday, Ego, Enrico Pucci, Esdith, Garo from One Punch Man, Gilgamesh from Fate, Giorno Giovanna, Gohan, Jara Zeppeli, Homelander, Ichigo Kurosaki, Itachi Uchiha, Jean Grey, Jiraiya, Jiren, John Constantine, Johnny Joestar, Jubei, Ken Kanaki, Killua Zoldyck, Kisuke Urahara,
Toro, Funny Valentine, and of course the fact that you mentioned my boy Itachi, and I'm like, do you really want my heartstrings to break, assholes?
And then there's Kyojuro Rengoku, Madara Uchiha, Master Roshi, Meliodas, Miruim from Hunter x Hunter, Mewtwo, Muzan Kibutsuji, Omni-Man, Rimuru Tempest, Robert James.
I wouldn't mind seeing Mewtwo return as long as it's not freaking Shadow! Yeah.
Mewtwo. I thought you were gonna say Rimuru Tempest. I don't like the Slime Isekai anime. I don't really like OPA characters. It's stupid.
But we do know isekais are very popular, so who knows? Maybe an isekai character might get on the show someday.
And it's the reason why I hate isekais to begin with. It's just the same generic thing. Get magically into another world.
Isekais are not really that bad.
Yeah, except it's just basically overused.
Some of them are, well, weird, so to speak, like the reincarnation into a vending machine, for instance. That one was a bit weird, but anyways, so final thoughts.
And then
on this.
I forgot. There's also Robert James, Sanji, Scarlet Witch, Gathach, Sentry, Sonic the Hedgehog for some reason, Sosuke Aizen, Tatsumaki from One Punch Man, the Beyonder, the Lich King, Thor Odinson, Thrag, Toru from JoJo, Toshiro Hitsugaya, Trafalgar Law
Okay, so
from One
there's
Piece,
two other, and then Funny Valentine from also from JoJo.
I forget. Also, why would they want to pit Robert James against the Gojo from Power Rangers?
I have no goddamn clue. But anyways, final thoughts on Gojo versus Makima.
Gojo claps. Gojo claps. I'm not gonna lie. Gojo claps.
Gojo literally is going to fucking destroy Makima. Especially when Makima doesn't really offer a whole lot in terms of power or anything like that.
Yeah, we'll be waiting for the battle. Is that it for the prediction, or...?
Oh yeah, I mean, at least it was shorter than the past few predictions that we've done.
Like Bill Cipher versus Discord? And
Well,
such?
yeah, and to be fair, it's definitely shorter than the fucking Bill Discord React.
Yeah. Well, thank you, Storm, for having me on your prediction, and I'll see you on the full episode. Hopefully, hopefully I won't miss it, and Nuke Brother will join us.
Alrighty. So yeah. In conclusion, everybody, Gojo wins. Lol. Gojo wins. Gojo wins! Gojo wins! Anyways, hopefully you all enjoyed. Till then, you got the headphones signing off. I'll see you in the next stream.